May profits be upon you. How are you doing, my peoples, my peoples? All right. Let's take a look at CAD yen. All right, the Canadian dollar against the yen, the Japanese yen. All right, let's still take a look at the RT money meter. Do you know what the RT money meter is? Of course you do, because I repeat this whole spiel every time I talk about it. The RT money meter tracks the rate of change of each individual currency from a futures perspective over a period of 15 weeks. I update it every week, and I list them in a ranking system. Okay, so with the CAD, we see that it went from last week at minus 373 to minus 395 this week. All right, basically staying level. Got a tad bit weaker, but it's negligible, right? And it's kind of on the neutral side. All right, but like I mentioned before in the other video, the CAD is weak, but relatively speaking, it is stronger than most the other currencies, save for the US dollar, which is the strongest. All right, and the yen is the weakest at the very opposite end of the spectrum. Those are the kind of pairings that you want to trade during the week, because they give the highest probability of success. All right, you pair the strong with the weak. All right, and we're going to take a look at the monthly time frame. All right, why am I going all the way back to the monthly? Because I want you to see something. All right, here is price. Price has broken this high and this high. Make no mistake, this is supply. All right, supply was respected here, price went down, but now we have taken the highs, taken the liquidity from the highs, but we have not broken and closed above these highs just yet. But is there any doubt with this bullish leg of structure, each candle representing a month, 30 days? Is there any doubt that we're going to take this out and take that out? No, there's no doubt. No doubt in my mind. High probability chance that we're going up. Where are we going? Once we get past this high, look at this gap. Look at this gap. We got smooth traffic between there and this line I've drawn where the target is this high. All right, we're running into a higher zone of supply up here. All right, and I expect price to probably give us some kind of pullback once it gets up here. But just understand, look at the structure. It is bullish on the monthly, it's bullish on the weekly, it's bullish on the daily. All right, there's no reason to look for shorts. All right, now, what I want you to also see, if we just take a look on the weekly, all right, we can see how price pushes up, consolidates a bit, and then we get another push up. This is the rally, the base, and the rally, right? These candles represent a week each, and we just have weeks of this rally, base, rally. All right, higher highs and higher lows, strong trend up. Yes, do you agree? Of course you do. All right, now we're on the daily. Do we see anything that might pique your interest? You should. Look at this. Look at that impulse, breaking the highs, breaking structure, right? We come back and retest that structure that we broke through, and price moves bullishly, and we take out these highs. We're about to take out this high. Is there any doubt that we'll take that high out? Shouldn't be. So what I want you to see is, when you see this kind of price pattern, right? The bullish pennant, okay? You got to know that this is a bullish candlestick pattern, all right? So I'm expecting price to come on up. All right. And understand this too. This is, we had supply here. Price is eating through it, reacting to it and eating through it. If it reacts here, if it pushes up from this present spot, I would look for price to come back. Take a high probability trade to the upside. If it doesn't come pull back, I won't take that trade. All right. If it just continues up from here, you know, I would just wait for price to give me a valid setup. That's all there is to it. All right. Now, look, 4 hours. 4 hour, this is where we make our money, right? We can see how price pulled up, took out that low, took out this low, and then took out these highs. All right. This is the range, and you want to play the range game. You want to short from the top, long from the bottom until we break out. This looks like we are making higher highs and higher lows, and we are breaking out to the top. All right. I'm just noting the momentum. Okay. And again, look how many pips there are between here and that target line. Do you see that? All right. Once we break out, once price breaks this high here, all right, which would be my first profit target from anywhere around here. All right. Once price breaks that high, there's smooth traffic all the way up. So we might see an accelerated movement to the upside. What could make that happen faster? Let's look down here. We have inflation rate. We have balance of trade. Those are red items. This is the hot item right here. The Bank of Japan has an interest rate decision to make. All right, this will happen on the 20th. Be prepared for that, folks. All right, don't get caught. All right, and we have inflation rate after that, and then retail whatever's. But it's the Bank of Japan and an interest rate decision. The Bank of Japan is going to more than likely continue their policy of devaluation. All right. So the yen ain't going to get stronger. That is my forecast. Okay. All right. You don't have to be a psychic to see that. And the Canadian dollar is a pretty steady Eddie at the moment, and we have inflation rate coming in on the 20th. So you want to be cognizant of that as well. All right, so those are the red items. So I'm looking for price to climb up. All right, now could we see a pullback? Yeah, you see this this candlestick here at the top of a rally. All right, call it whatever name you want, to inverted hammer or something or other. All right. It's weak. It's a weak high. Why? Because it didn't result in breaking any structure. We didn't make a new low. So it's a weak high. That means it's going to be targeted for liquidity. All right. I like the way price is moving up here. And if price pulls back, any pullback, all right, maybe we take out these lows, but any pullback, I'm going to see as an opportunity to take a buy. Okay. And the POIs, the place of interest, all right, that I would be looking at this one first, of course. All right. Why do I say of course? Because it left a small fair value gap. All right. There's some acceleration from it, but it hasn't accomplished anything it didn't break a high or anything. It hasn't accomplished anything as a zone. All right, but we'll see if price comes back and then test that. All right. The other place I would look is down here. I don't exactly like the construction of this because I like to see accelerated push. It didn't leave a fair value gap, but it did leave an inducement point for liquidity, for price to come and get, going in and then out it'll target the highs. So, you know, this can have its, there is some validity to it. This one I like because price left in a hurry, left a gap. It has my inducement point here, the liquidity to grab on the way in and then out. Could we see price come all the way down here? Could the CAD weaken up until the Bank of Japan? Could the Bank of Japan gain a little strength up until their interest rate and pull price down while the CAD weakens a bit for the short term, and then we see that push? We could. So if there's any pullback, I'm looking at these areas. That's all I'm trying to get in your heads, right? If there's any pullback to these at all in this market, I'm going to look here first. I'll look here second if it gets past here. All right. No. And if I see my pattern, as soon as it hits these areas, I'm on the 15-minute. As soon as it hits those areas, all right, we have a backup plan to the backup plan. If this, then that. All right, and then I'll be looking to target these high, that high, and then go all the way up here. All right, but once I'm in, I'm going to hold it. I'm telling you right now, once I'm in CAD yen, I'm going to hold that until it goes up here. And that's going to be a challenge passer. Okay, that's going to be a challenge passer, I believe. We just have to break through this area here, and then we'll have smooth traffic. So it's about getting in a valid setup. That's all. That's all there is to it. All right. So I'm looking for that pullback. I hope you enjoyed this video. And I'm telling you right now, hand over heart, I enjoy giving it to you. I enjoy sharing it, and I really enjoy the feedback. Thank you for the well wishes and the positive feedback. Thank you very much for that to my viewers and subscribers. Thank you. I want you to be careful with US dollar this coming week. All right. Again, we got FOMC coming, and that's going to shake up everything. All right. That has the potential to reverse markets and all that good stuff. All right. But that's in 2 weeks. So just bear that in mind, that there might be some positioning between here and now and then by the institutions to get discount prices for their positions. Okay. I'll see you in the next video. Enjoy.